If they get a move on, they're going to find a very lightly defended side here.
That's the run boost molly that goes in towards CT. Look at that. It's deep, but Bit just stand ahead of it. Starting to tap away, but Big start to pour into the site. Anyway, want control beyond just the site. Simple removed early.
Yeah, Gustenbert on down. Electronic, though, he runs on through, removes Tabson, looking for Favin, but he's managed to step up on the site. MPL removed on the flank by Crimbo, who was tucked on through, and this is looking brilliant from Big. Only one blemish on the record. They take the pistol.
All right.
See if he can take anyone down with that one. Simple with the scout also in the right position and gets a tag. Nova looking to finish the job, but Favin removes him before he can strike. That HE looks pretty nice. Simple not able to connect anything further with the scout. Favin comes on over. Perfecto on the rotate does get one back. They're forcing their way into this bomb site. And oh, that's a nice shot from Electronic. Look out, the damage done. Perfecto with the Deagle. All of the NaVi players hitting heads right now. A 2 versus 2 Hyped. Crawling on around, catches Perfecto slipping. Now it's Bit in the 1v2. The smoke fades. And he crawls on through, tries to get ahead. But Hyped doesn't let him. Bit of contact out here. Perfecto at the off angle. Not yet spotting anything, but they're about to come around the corner. Simple's caught one. Tabson does take down Perfecto before he can get anything on that angle. And now he's looking to charge on through. Has the bomb in his back, but the timing not good. MPL swings on out, and now this is looking good for NaVi. The player up, make that 2. It's all now on to Crimbo. As MPL locked into the site, the flames are good. Forces him into his crosshair. 2 players out towards short, and Bit makes short work of him.
Start to develop in the minds of NaVi. They can start to rotate everyone over and be here just as they start to walk in.
Did Bit spot anything there? I don't think so. Smoke comes on over, and while the information is there, utility starts to come out. Perfecto swings, as does Bit. That transfer didn't actually get that first kill, but gets the final 2 between the 2 of them. They hold down the site to perfection.
You can hear this utility being dropped on in. Farven doesn't check below him, and MPL strikes. Good multi-kill. And suddenly the pressure's on the rest of the big players to take some control back.
That's so cool from MPL just to reposition to where the Molotov just flushed out that spot. Bigger a little bit too slow to capitalize. He gets into a perfect position. Bit is, though, under pressure. Keto does find that kill. Patience from NaVi. They wanted to play this retake. The flashes come on over to set up these players towards CT. They're going to swing on through. Electronic looking for a fight. Not ready for Hype, though. Tucked in behind the Grey and MPL. He's found one. Hype, though, gets that double. A 2 versus 2. Being peppered through the smoke, but look at Tabson. Sitting into towards the connector. It has to be Simple. Swaps to the AWP. But Hyped is there.
Can't be overwhelmed by Big, but you still have got to deal with the player tucked on in. Hyped holding for it. Now the bomb can come in. You've got this flank from Electronic. This will hinge a lot on the contact being made by the rest of his teammates, but Keto's watching. Keto's prepared, but Electronic still delivers a devastating headshot. Hype looks for more, but Electronic doubles down.
Yeah, Electronic on a roll here. 2 massive kills, and now it's another angle that Big have to be worried about. And he's looking for more, but Favin makes sure that that's not going to be the case. He's tucked into the sandwich, which is a little uncomfortable. MPL makes short work of him. Now it's the player advantage. That smoke goes down. There is a kit on MPL. Crimbo with a fast shot, but that bomb's being defused. Simple's providing Overwatch, and they're not ready for it. Tabson finds him, but not before that bomb gets defused. And even Simple coming through with the final kill.
Some of these rounds have been ever so close, so their money's in a little bit of disarray right now. This is the double impact from Electronic. And then all heads are turned on the swivel. Electronic's moved back as well. Was holding for the short cross, but now Perfecto stepped in. He can look for the murder hole. Keto finds Bit. Manslaughter in towards ramp. Simple now posted. Short players start to move in for NaVi, but Farven holding the angle. Jump spot over. It's not the kill conversion, but it's a lot of damage done. Nade will finish the job. Bomb will be punched in, but it still feels so difficult for Big. Look at the HP bars. Electronic worming his way around triple. The audio cue's given up, but it does not matter. Another kill secure. Perfecto coming in from middle. And now Crimbo is all that remains in the 1v2.
Yeah, the clutch master for Big, though. This is where he thrives. A 1 versus 2. Electronic low. Kit on his back, but they're waiting for the peek, and Crimbo's not giving it. He knows that it's a fake out. Has to peek eventually, and Perfecto out in the open is able to take him down. Clutch denied for Crimbo.
does lock that in, but it's been real pack mentality. It's not been too much faking, so whenever you see the smokes coming in for big, it feels pretty telegraphed at times. Another Tech 9 round, another B hit, this time MPL gets removed early on. Simple up close, can't deal with Keto's Tech 9 either, so now the overwhelm starts to come in towards this B bomb site.
Good on the retakes. This one's tricky though. Keto's found one. Perfecto does find a kill, which keeps it interesting for them. I mean, Hype's literally just got a Glock at the moment. But Keto is finding everything. 3 kills already. And he's got Perfecto locked on in. It's a common position behind this bin. He spotted the hand, gets the kill. Keto's on for the ace right now. AWP in his hands. Man could do nothing wrong, but Favin is the one that finds it. Big will be happy with the round off the back of just the pistols rushing B.
Yeah, that time around there was no early incendiary to stop. Big running in. MPL wanted to hold a more direct line with the AUG, and these shots are phenomenal from Keto. The fact he tucks up quite close in towards bench, it's unexpected. Walking, creeping through the halls. MPL again on these close range angles, unchecked, but can't make good on the promise. Simple now has to go huge. Will find Tabson, drops the bomb, and even spots the shoulder. But there is a player in the back lines. Crimbo dealt with as well. Simple, oh, it's a highlight reel yet again from him. Hyped at least finds Electronic on the flank, but there's so many players from NaVi all stepping in at the right time, and Keto can't have any more further involvement. There's no time left. Simple being that third player as mentioned, shoulder spotted as well in towards the connector. The jig, it's up for Big. They got to make their way in. Simple will find Tabson. And Electronic has spotted out Keto, but that's a good headshot back. Needs to find a few more, and Simple's just dancing in amongst all of these smokes. Misses Crimbo, but somehow Crimbo hasn't noticed. He's too distracted by Bit. And NaVi in range further utility though. Yet again, smokes trying to overwhelm A. They have made it in, and they do want to fight over towards jungle. That's the funnel that they've made for themselves, but you just can't get past any of these players. Bit is being so useful.
In towards both Palace and towards Ramp. Hype there with the AWP. Favin strikes. Simple does get his with his AWP. He's the only one on A though, so he has to push further in. It's really his only option. He doesn't know what Big's play is. They're not committing just yet. Lot of smokes and mirrors in towards mid. Electronic spotting heads and taking them both. Huge double kill from Electronic. Now for Big, it's just Hyped and Favin, and look at Simple. He's pushed all the way up, has him locked in.
The fact that you haven't spotted anyone out towards B apartments will kind of make you feel a little bit more motivated. The issue is, though, it's false confidence. MPL tucked in towards J or Favin. Not ready. Bomb denied. And Perfecto follows up. It's double digits for NaVi on the CT side of Mirage.
Flashbang being set up for Perfecto to set up Simple. The split's about to come on through. Comes over the top, doesn't actually hit anyone on the site here. Favin's the one that gets the first kill. Bit with a quick trade, and Tabs has found Electronic. That was on the look through jungle. So now this is getting very tricky for Simple and Perfecto. Favin is here, and he is still staying alive, looking for more fights. They made their way in, but they can't find any of these players. Hyped with a quick kill, and Keto with another. Both pistols go the way of Big. Floating about this player coming through, replacing a veteran in Sirison, and well, the young gun has shown that he's got it. Couple of kills with the MP9, swaps the P250, so a triple kill in the round for him, and Perfecto and Simple have both found kills. Simple doubles up there. This now gets scary, but it's recovered by Keto.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage being done by the Deagles from snappy aim from Simple. Always a threat in the server. This second, kill there is disgusting.
Made no secret of this on our minimap, but there's only 2 big players here. It starts to get activated. They're coming on through. Crimbo under pressure, deploys the smoke. Favin tucked on through, gets that first kill without any issues, but the trade comes immediately. Now Crimbo steps up to the plate. It's a 1-for-1. That's pretty decent for these B holders, but it does put it into the 3-on-3 as Simple breaks out the bomb plant. Still a little bit uncomfortable. Oh, Electronic, that timing should spot it eventually. A big kill to find, and now he's a pain in the bum in the backside.
Oh, hyped. Does actually miss the first shot. Tabson's here as well, and he's going to creep and crawl out the window. NaVi might not be aware of this because of the strike from the AWP. Shoulder spotted. Simple. Well, Those barrels provide a lot of bullet cover. They nearly line up, but Simple does trade out the AWP, which starts to get them feeling a little bit anxious. Keto wants to step in. He's going to actually play bait and switch for Crimbo underneath. Palace steps out, finds MPL. And that's huge because that sells the position to Crimbo even further. Keto doubles down. And there's that activation from Crimbo. It's perfect from Big. And NaVi even get caught out on the other extremity. Just bit remaining. How talented he can be, but can't get past Keto, who did phenomenally in that round.
Then you rush. Wait for that initial util. Favin is here. AWP in hands. At the plate. Crimbo by side. Nice flick from Favin. Falls on back. Drops the smoke eventually. And there it does go down. Crimbo is positioned as well. Flames come on through and NaVi can't make any further progress. But now they start to go. A flashbang comes on through. Crimbo steps up with one. Bit trades him. But Favin is still here. A missed shot with the AWP and almost gets overrun. P2K makes short work of one. Perfecto with the trade. Hyped gets one back, so now it has to be simple. 1 versus 3 gets tagged by Hyped. That makes this all the more difficult for him. Gets to a splitter angle, looking for that fight, and it's a nice headshot from Simple. 2 more to find, and he has the read on them. Keto edging his way forward. Simple looking for a fine line, but Keto collects.
See, this is quite a wide angle. Ooh, doesn't get caught in transition. Okay, this angle feels a lot more favorable. Hyped gets dropped, but you never expected Crimbo. M4 runs out of bullets. Simple capitalizes upon it and picks up the AWP. But Farvan's here, and Farvan runs them down. It's just Perfecto left in the 1 versus 3. Has got the M4, but would need to reload it. But why bother when you've got the Deagle at your fingertips? Jumps and shoots to mask the noise. Now he creeps in closer. Can he find either of them? But he's spotted. Keto peppered him down to allow Tabson to come in, and it is expensive, but yet again, it's a round secure for Big. Look at the 2 eyes of Perfecto, or the 1 Cyclops of Farvan, scoped in, waiting to receive, and on the other side of things, MPL forces Keto back, but Keto, he's still hanging around. Farvan does lock up Perfecto, so it's still an even playing field.
Yeah, aggression being taken on every front there. And actually decides he's done with the AWP. It's time to get out the M4. Tabson, meanwhile, just spams Electronic down. MPL caught by Favin in that reposition. A heads-up play to swap out to the M4. Net success, and Hyped is still over towards B. He is the solo player over on this side. His ankle is not being watched towards Palace, but the issue is now he's going to be ready. A quick flick down. Hyped is holding strong, and it's Simple in the clutch again. Smoke forward. Simple darts around to try and catch his opponent by surprise, but Hyped is playing safe here, dancing around the pillars of the site while his teammates come on over, and Simple is not finding anything. Looking desperately for some sort of body to be presented, and nothing comes. Favin on the rotation, takes him down, and Big get another on the board.
Straight in towards the A-bomb site. Smokes ring out, flashbangs here. Hype misses the shot.
Keto steps up, and the flashbang is so good. Perfecto, a great shot. Electronic runs out of bullets. Hype gets another opportunity, and he takes out Electronic. The Tech 9 betrays, but Hype is hitting everything right now. Staying alive, falls on back, has the support from all his teammates. Favin gets up on close, the no-scope, he's on top of his head. Bit Goomba stomps him, gets himself the AWP, but the bomb doesn't go down. AWP cast on over, but now it's just Bit regretting giving that one to Simple because he's left with the Tech 9. The chaos recovered by Big, and Bit has so much on his shoulders to do here. It feels impossible. Crimbo's going to come up on over, jumps on the box, and it's a 12-12 scoreline. He's been given so much room to work with. Creeps into the connector, unaccounted for. Surely a gap that Big have notably left open. Tabson holding, drops the incendiary forward, and Electronic activates, beautifully timed. But Hyped is still here, and Hyped has been hitting every shot that comes his way. Tucked into the back, forced on back by the Flames. He's down to low HP. Maybe that's the buff he needs. We've seen him thrive, but Electronic, he's the one thriving in this round. A massive double.
Trying to restrict weaponry. It's still the 2 AWPs left alive for Big. Farvan holding, but not securing. Electronic blindsides him. And Hyped. Gotta remember, he's still on 12 HP.
Yes, a really successful hunt. He will live. Yeah, this... Oh, nah. He's fine in the shelves.
Ooh.
In towards mid, the bomb is boosted up. Keto deals with him. Now it gets a little bit tricky for NaVi. Perfecto spotted. The read is on here, and it's another boost up. They never expected the second time. MPL. Oh, tickled by the flames, runs on through. Keto's here, Simple with the trade. Time, such an issue. B, potential option, but no, decides holding onto the AWP is the play. And so Big will find their 14th.
Smoke's raining in, flashbangs over the top to get the players out. Palace hyped on the timing. That's to secure the first shot and not even the follow-up. This is quite scary now because we get overwhelmed by the Mac 10. Electronic looking to take more space, but that's when Crimbo steps up. 4-on-4. Crimbo could even be a fly in the ointment as MPL, secures both. That's huge for NaVi.
A massive double from MPL. Finds both of them with that smoke. Spread out towards A. 4 players here early, making clear their intentions. Tabson is setting up a flashbang. If they peek out through the palace, he's in danger. But no, the peek comes through and it's MPL that's in danger. Hype strikes as well, and this is looking good for Big. Simple was trying to get something back, but he can't find a thing. Only finds Tabson's bullet. No luck at all for NaVi in this round. Bit's wondering what happened, what went wrong. They had 4 players there and everyone falls. The Galil at long range betrays Bit. And it's Big.
They're working with a couple of limited pieces of utility, but the weaponry will reign true. Hyped. Gets baited by Electronic and MPL can't follow up though. Will find Keto and then Electronic just swings out further. Really good stuff from middle. But suddenly, it's a barrage of kills in a matter of moments. It swings back the other way. Tabson wants to get aggressive with Favon, but Simple strikes him down.
Yeah, Favon and Crimbo now have to come up big. Favon tries to slip on through, but Simple denies it. And it has to be Crimbo, the clutch meister, if he wants to take it in regulation. Otherwise, we go to overtime. Crimbo's looking to see if he can find any outliers here. Check out MPL's position. It's perfect. Crimbo goes down. NaVi strike. And we go straight into overtime. How do they respond to this? That flash comes through. Favon, a nice flick. He's going to see no one behind MPL. It's going to cause some movement around. That push from Keto is huge. Hyplo is out in the open and Simple punishes.
Yeah, and that's the go signal. Tabson dropping the smoke, just trying to eliminate threat. Flashbang through Electronic. This time doesn't go with it. And Crimbo's come here to reinforce. Keep your eye on Palace, because Keto striking could be quite effective, but he still needs his teammates alive. And to try and create this space, here comes Keto. Playing the trigger discipline, finds one, and the follow-up on towards Simple. 2 versus 2. There's still a way back in for Big. Perfecto and Electronic. Tucked in behind default, but Perfecto wants to take the fight. And Crimbo's such low HP, and Electronic can just play off the audio. But he doesn't. What an oversight. Crimbo will lock it in, and there's that clutch meister really coming to the forefront.
That bomb won't be coming through there. Will Perfecto be jumping through is the question. Smoke over towards Connector. Crimbo's pushing. A flick shot from Favon misses. That bomb is going to be able to make its way through. Oh, Keto looks away, but Electronic hasn't spotted him. Keto's walked just through the smoke. Gonna deny the bomb going down as well. It was out in the open. Keto is still being such a nuisance, being peppered, but finding purchase. Perfecto eventually deals with him. Favon locked into that position. Time such a concern, and Crimbo activates. That bomb goes out into the open. Electronic trying to find something back, but the clock is ticking. Perfecto has just enough time to get it in. They're both in CT. They line up for Electronic, and Favon now steps up. A 1v2 for him. AWP in hand, hits the first. Perfecto spotted, but there's not enough bullets.
How on earth did NaVi recover that situation?
While he takes that space, but now Electronic is going to creep on through. Hyped, fully blind, hits the timing shot onto MPL, peeks on back out. Simple's hand is spotted. Hype has to fall on back. Tabson's found Electronic. Keto swings up for one. NaVi getting picked apart here. Simple does get one back, and with bomb on his shoulder, decides to run on out. Bit knows he has to take space now. There's no one over towards B, so he's going to be able to get in here. Difficult position to clear. Tucked into this corner. Bit. There's no way No way he clears this. Oh, he's lost the gun barrel. That gives him the headshot. And with 15 seconds left, Big just don't have to move. Hyped hits a huge shot. Simple drops the bomb and Bit, well, he might hit another great headshot, but he knows he can't win the round. And so the half in overtime is going to go the way of Big. That's every smoke save one from Big expended early. MPL with more utility. The hit comes on through. Now he's feeling uncomfortable. Falling on back. Perfecto steps up but can't convert the kill. MPL is here looking to try and get one back. Favin does go down but swipes him in the head on the way out. Hype is there to finish the job and Simple now steps up to the plate. Electronics found one, but that's all it's going to be. Has to be Simple and Bit in the 2 versus 3. Bit is deep in towards short. Has a lot of ground here, but Hyped has him locked on in. Fires up the shot. Bit is, for a second, given a lifeline, but Hype denies. Simple now in a 1v3 to deny map point again here in overtime, and his position is known. They're not giving him a fight. They know they have every advantage in this, and it's Hyped with his AWP that strikes again. So they can get here pretty quickly. Keto's great in this position as well, lurking out from Palace. A lot more active than we saw from Perfecto, for instance, and Molotov is going to actually give Bit a bit of room, but starts to bleed. Simple's found 2 suddenly. Favin does get one back. Simple hits his 30th frag, make it 31. Simple almost gets another, but it's Perfecto that strikes. Electronic with another. And NaVi stopped that one before it can even begin.
We've been hunting for more. Probably a bit upset that Perfecto and Electronic even deny him with the ace because he's on rails in this round. On a swivel between Palace and Ramp, and it doesn't matter. For NaVi, that's one step in the right direction. Needs to move the other foot there. Otherwise, Big will still win this in singular OT. That's a collateral. Tabson limping, surely put down by the HE.
Simple's done. He wants to go to the next map, but he has to get through a second overtime to take us there if he can find these final 3, or if his team can. Electronic, he's going to be given that opportunity. Bomb delivered. Double OT almost assured now. Keto and Favin in a very difficult 2 versus 5. What an amazing couple of rounds from Simple. MPL has got enough high here, and okay, well, Favin is able to deal with him. Got ahead of that little boost up, and Keto's found one as well.
That's cool. That smoke's gonna land top middle, deep on to try and isolate Perfecto. And Electronic here. Simple though. Oh, gets decimated. Maybe there's a way in. Further molly's now being dropped off. That's gonna prevent Perfecto from pushing on through, but it doesn't matter. He does it anyway with the multi-kill. NaVi, hold on. They send us into second OT. Yeah, very execute heavy now for Big. They're about to test the metal of Bit, and on the off angle we find a kill and basically 2. Favin on a sliver will get burned alive by Electronic. And whilst the bomb site is secured, it comes with a cost.
Yeah, NaVi have been great at these retakes as well. Already in position. 3 players coming CT. That could be an issue. Simple's looking for the gap here and doesn't spot Tabson, but the flick will connect. Looking for a follow-up. Simple is here to play. And Hype, well, we've been hyping him up, but he has to do so much here. Has delivered on the first, but that bomb is planted in an awkward position for him to do anything. The smoke makes it even harder. Goes for the desperate shot through the tag, the leg. That is insane, but it's not enough. And NaVi take the round. Now Perfecto. Potentially his turn to step up to the plate. That flash is good, but he still finds the headshot. Crosshair placement on point. Bit with a slammer onto Hyped. Traded by Tabson. Everyone looking so sharp in the server at the moment. Both these teams fighting with everything they have. The side is being taken, but everyone's rotated from NaVi. 3 in towards CT as the flames fall in jungle. Electronic gets flashed on through, looking to take the fight. MPL's doubled on up. Keto now left in a 1 versus 3. In towards the jungle. The flames forward to try and flush out Electronic, but it's MPL with that 3rd frag to get NaVi their 20th.
Yeah, every single fight there is on NaVi's terms. They flash through, they move as a unit. They want to try and upset Big's potential in trying to overtake A. And I feel like their information is really warranted and validated by the amount of Molotovs that Big were throwing in towards jungle. And MPL.
Simple is going to make his way over now. Bit sitting behind this smoke, is trying to decide when he wants to play. And oh, Tabson from the bottom takes him out. Simple with the immediate trade, but they are so fast on in. But Simple, the fastest, gets two. Dropped eventually. Electronic now has to find all three out in the open. Hyped takes him down. And Big get one at the tail end of their T side in this second OT. It's a bit of a misdirection. They're going to have these two players coming out towards short, though. And if they decide to boost, it would be powerful. Maybe just fighting their way through is the answer. Bit, though, a huge kill and a second. Both players fell, but Hyped is still here. Fully flashed initially, can't adjust. MPL takes him down. And Keto, so often relied upon, can't find the frag. MPL with another. And it's Favin, who opened up the round that has to close it off in hand. He's on the way out. Knows the virtue of keeping this AWP. Almost hits that shot there. That would have been something special. May as well try and hold on to this one. NaVi will be up to map point.
Oh, in he goes. Can't get past Bit. That's the two young guns of NaVi really stepping up. Bit with surgical headshots towards short, dealing with that threat. And MPL accounting for the presence of Keto in amongst the palace. Really good stuff from NaVi. And yet again, they put the pressure right back on towards Big. Will come on through. NaVi start to fight their way in. Keto can't see a thing, fully blind. Will still be first point of contact, helped by Tabson's flash. Supporting caster utility is absolutely perfect, but Bit doesn't need to see his opponents. Tabson now stepping out towards the bomb site, and suddenly the trap has been laid for Crimbo to activate. It's still a 2 versus 2, and with Electronic making inroads in towards the underpass, it nearly looked promising, but Farvan finds him, and now Simple. Weight of responsibility on his shoulders.
What a 1v2 this would be. Crimbo is sitting behind the default boxes. Simple has an opportunity, but a tough shot to hit. Look at this one, Big. Keto taking space in. Here's the footstep of MPL. You can see he wants to swing, but MPL has been sharp with it. Perfecto swings on out. Tabson removed. Hype from under has able to get one back. And now he's looking to find more, but Bit doesn't let him. NaVi now 2 frags to find to take this map. Crimbo has made his way towards Ticket, looking to book one into another OT, but no, it has to be Favin. 3 kills required. The bomb being planted. Favin swaps to the M4. Simple takes him down. And NaVi finally, in double overtime, take Mirage.
What a brawl from NaVi and Big. And to think that's the first map of this best of 3. Big looking so strong on their map pick, but it's MPL.
NaVi start to take space over to A. They've thrown out a smoke, thrown out a molly. 2 important pieces of utility on this pistol round.
Oh, trajectory of the flashbang changed. That's to the half wall. Hyped will find Bit. But you're right, that's going to mean the activation for NaVi now starts to creep in towards A, but Farvan and Crimbo are delivering good. It's a double up for the dual Berettas. In fact, make it a hat trick. Big, the defense holds strong, and it's yet another pistol in the series.
Big win the pistol. NaVi don't get the bomb plant, but they do force into it. And they're going fast towards B. There's only 2 players here. That flashbang is good, but Keto's spray is better, and he jumps back up for more. Gets out the USP, and Keto gets 3. Tabson gets 1 as well, and this forced buy falls flat. Simple, nothing to be done. Hype is already there as he tries to retreat.
30 seconds left. NaVi need to start making a move. Big have got 3 players over towards B right now. So there's a heavy reliance on this AWP. Turns the flashbang and then gets overwhelmed by the Galil.
Yeah, Crimbo's already playing a defensive position, and while he needs to stay alive here, or at least find a couple swings on out, does get a kill. Takes down Bit. Simple actually helps him out there. That spam almost finds a kill. 1 more bullet connects onto Simple there, and they go for this retake every single day. Simple, lucky to be alive. And the difference that bullet makes means that NaVi get this round 100%. Sad call of chicken. Taken on down. F's in the chat. A little bit of plucky. Ooh, F in the chat for Crimbo and Hyped as well, as they just get removed. And again, this 3 lean towards B means that Big can't really do anything here.
Keto Would love to hold on. Is Nate done enough to force Simple back and even finds good purchase onto MPL. Now Tabson can swing in unconfirmed, but suddenly, somehow Simple finds Keto and Electronic deals with Tabson. No rifles. NaVi's tempo and the variations, the push and pull effect was really falling into their favor. Full blind. Hype still hits the timing though. And Father gets flashed in. But MPL just deals with both. Fair enough, lines them up, knocks them down, and even catches out the rotator Tabson. MPL has done everything to secure NaVi their fourth.
A triple from Nipple.
Foreman, he says, look, we've cut out a lot of these silly mistakes now, and we're here to play and we're here to perform.
That spacing's a little unfortunate for Big into the apartments.
The prophecy has been fulfilled. NaVi now put prioritization right over towards B. Simple misdirection, but that's a fantastic shot on towards B. Smoke's now raining in defense with Perfecto. Oh, and MPL just disrespect them. It's acceleration from NaVi, and now Tabson needs to survive and gets flushed out by that Molotov. NaVi, it's a spring in their step, it's a sting in the tail as well, and Big. But they're going to have to save once more.
The run boost being assembled doesn't matter. Electronic is running them down. Orb doesn't even get saved across. Play's just sitting there, calm, confident, giving Electronic all the information he needs. And again, it's an opener from Hyped.
Really well done. Hang on a second, though, because Bit is in this smoke, and Keto's got no idea. Is there going to be a flashbang, or is Bit just going to sit in the shadows? It's the latter, not the former, and he doubles up. Upgrades to the FAMAS, but Favon is the third element of defense on B. Smoke's now rain in response. Favon just wants to do the same. Give NaVi a taste of their own medicine. But maybe,
no.
They're definitely aware. It's a no-scope through.
What? Did Simple see anything? Was that just a random shot into the smoke? Oh, okay. Crimbo denies the bomb. This is still on. Drops the smoke forward, causing chaos. Hype was saving. He'd already given this round up, but Crimbo, he's got something to say about it. Comes through for another. Electronic now. He's the one that's forced into the clutch situation. And Crimbo's walking around this smoke. Electronic spots him out. A 1v1 now. Hyped. Electronic knows he's got the AWP, knows that he can't give up this fight, doesn't want to be out in the open. And Hyped has no idea where Electronic has got to. There are kits. They're not in his hands. He walks on through, and Electronic hits the headshot. Heroics from Crimbo give them a lifeline, but Electronic cuts it.
Yeah, that's really well played by Electronic. The reposition after finding the initial kill on towards Crimbo, knows that he's going to take a close-range engagement against the AWP, but it's been pure contact on Banana. Simple?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. That sucks, man. That really sucks to Favon. He was about to make a sick play. You know MPL's going to be thorough with this, surely. Ooh, speaks around. Crimbo fires off shots. MPL's able to get away. Even the Molotov, he hears Hype running towards him, jumps around the corner, trying to draw that fire away, but can't make it happen. Hold up, the bomb's in a dangerous position here. Simple realizes they've lost control. Oh no, Keto's taking him down. Crimbo swings, suddenly it's falling apart. And a round that Big had no hope winning. 20 seconds, and they still have to get the bomb and get back to a bomb site. They know it. They know they have to put pace on it. Crimbo's heard them, spotted one, and he's getting both. What a round from Big.
It's going to assume that he knows he's there. Chicken does catch out Electronic, but it's also a pre-fire for the pit. Flashbang in, and Varvin tries to activate with Crimbo, but Electronic is taking names. Bit then finds the third, and Keto's position in deep B locks him out of this round. A 1 versus 4 feels pretty improbable.
Even swapping the utility. Right, you got to plant that one. Might not be happening for him. And talk about entries from Electronic. That was superb. Considering the setup Big had, they had a player tucked into graveyard, player on the side itself. The flash comes out. Ooh. That sounds pretty exciting over there, and that's with elimination on the line.
It's on 16-9, just as I say that. NOP have been eliminated from IEM Rio. Keto is eliminating NaVi from the top of Banana.
Crimbo is just gonna smoke into his face, so he can't get anything more done here. Simple comes on over, but Hyped is on the angle. That flashbang does not connect, and Hype's bullet goes straight through Simple. Bomb dropped. Timing shot doesn't land onto Electronic. Yeah, there's no reason not to do damage here, though. You should absolutely be trying to kill as many people as you can. They've got enough to buy into the last round of the half, so go on a rampage bit. We know what you can do. Headshot machine. Let's see it. There's one. Tail end. Faven goes down. Minimal consequences, but I mean, it's the right play. Try and do some damage. So got everything going into the final one, but I mean, this is just Keto stepping up. Half HP, jumps on over. That flashbang is beautiful from Faven. Steps up Keto for the double. Then Hyped is able to be in the right place this time around to get that kill.
Out towards short because he's so often been the presence here. Starts to activate in. Tabson, will he be blindsided by the balcony? Potentially not. Slides into Moto, but look a bit in towards Pit. Crimbo holding, but the bullet's overwhelmed. But then Faven, he's a surprise element. Gets one, but then it's complete decimation by Perfecto. 2 versus 4, Hyped and Keto, and they have to go for the retake. It's the last round of the half.
If you're going to beat your teammates like that, you have to come up with the multi. Faven good for one. Hyped, good angle, takes down Simple. Lovely shot. Looking for more as well. This fire going to go behind Electronic, so he'll be safe here. He'll stay on the box, peeks on through. Hyped with another. You're going to be getting excited for this guy. He's hitting shots, but 2 more to find. Time out of control. Hyped hits the third. A 1v1 now, MPL, but Hyped delivering, and there might be just enough time for the defuse. Comes down to the wire, and Hyped does it.
An insane quad kill on the AWP. Make sure that Big have a lifeline swapping into the second half of Inferno.
Bit getting on close. In fact, this flashbang's coming first. Bit falls on back, smoke over the top. Electronics getting it to the side. Perfecto's found one as well. The flames come on over, and they're just not finding a way in here. That flashbang comes on through. Remember, was able to take down Electronic, but look at Perfecto go!
Huge stuff from Perfecto. He's playing anti-flash in the smoke.
4 of them, in fact. Quite the investment into the second round. Normally you'd see at least 1 rifle in the mix, but no. They've opted for the SMGs. And they're so lightly damaged that Simple can make quick work with his scout. How many more will he find? Not off that shot. Maybe on the repeat. There it is. Simple with 3. The scout is collecting. He's looking for more. 4 for Simple. Why not make it the ace?
That's so sick from Simple. As a response, Big, they now start to creep and crawl their way up Banana, but they are being quite loud about it. In actual fact, they just extinguished the flames. They're going straight in.
Ooh, Faven. All right, that's one way to open up a site. Well, why not a third? Faven, he wants this round. Decimates them with the AK, and Simple, well, he might have got that opener over towards the apartments, but there's just no way into this now.
Faven eviscerates all of NaVi, and they're just dancing with Simple. They're giving him a little bit of target practice. And after he does collect on towards Keto, they decide that's enough of that. Let's just save on. So it's a step in the right direction for Big. They do lock it in.
Well, MPL's actually moving away. He's gone back out towards CT. He's actually going very fast towards B. They've got the wrong read here, so it's got to be Bit. It's got to be Simple. Behind the flames, Bit steps up, almost gets a second, but now it's all on to Simple. Falls on back as the peak comes on through. Now he's under so much pressure. The no-scope, though. He delivers for 1, swaps to the AK. Now they're trying to charge him down. Finds Hype in the chaos there. Putting it into the 2v2 and keeping it doable for NaVi.
Yeah, this is winnable. There's no utility for Big either. So they now have to just formulate a crossfire immediately. Keto elevated on Graveyard, and Tabson just getting a little bit proactive. Perfecto needs to wait for Electronic in the apartment. There is an incendiary that can be deployed. Keto can lock this out immediately, but turns from the flash, and that's when Electronic can strike. Tabson all alone on the bomb site, and NaVi, it's a very successful retake. All gathering up, congregating towards short. They're going to go for this play. Maybe take the contact off of Crimbo, but again, another smoke thrown in. They're going to have to go through the grey screen, and that's where Bit can activate, not with one, but with two devastating headshots. MPL then reveal himself from the mini pit, and Bit has done everything for NaVi. It's just Keto remaining, and he gets sideswiped by Simple.
That's so sick from Bit.
That's so well done. NaVi in cruise control. Boost up. Oh, kill secured. Simple and Electronic combined, and that means that nobody's safe for Big. It is just pistols, of course, but they are still doing it in style. Simple even going with the USP. Bloodthirsty for more of Farvan.
Apartments, NaVi put the countermeasures in play. You've lost control there. Early on, you're finding success towards Banana. You moved off it. Now you've tried to go back. Electronics there. Need something different. Need something new.
Of course, it's the war of attrition out down Banana. Nades being exchanged, and the apartment control seized and gathered, which allows Simple to repeat top middle. And he's even still hanging around. It's so brave, but fortune might favor him.
And no reason not to be bold with how this has been going so far. Crimbo on the elevated angle does find a nice shot onto MPL. Three of these players are so low, though. Look at this position from Bit. Yeah, Crimbo has no idea it's coming in Electronic. He takes two down. Perfecto with another. Hyped is left alone. Had that unbelievable clutch to take the last round in halftime, but not this time around. It's NaVi with a clean close on Inferno, a 2-0 in the series, and a semi-final spot secured.